Hey, my name is Sabrina. This is a video about how to deal with depression. I already made a video, but I just want to warn you. I didn't realize, but I had lipstick on my teeth, and it's on my teeth throughout the whole of the video. But I cannot be bothered to make another video, so I'm really sorry. So what you're about to see is me giving you some nice tips with lipstick on my teeth. I'm sorry, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it helps you. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Diary of Coco. I will put that in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Hi, my name is Sabrina and welcome to my channel. Today I decided to make a video about mental health, seeing as it's Mental Health Awareness Week. Just to keep this video simple, I decided to only focus on depression and how to cope with it, because I feel like there isn't really a cure for mental health. There's only coping strategies so far, so I'm going to make a video on how to cope with depression. So what I did was I made a list of things that I think you should try as a way to deal with your depression, and to explain what depression actually is. I'm not going to give like a detailed paragraph or essay or whatever about depression, because that can take all day. But if you do want a more detailed explanation of what depression is, then comment below just saying what is depression, like if you're just interested, or if you're a psychology student and you want to hear about depression in more detail, then go ahead. But I'm just going to give like a little brief explanation, description, whatever you want to call it. So with depression, there's usually a low mood, lack of energy, lack of self-love, lack of self-worth, lack of motivation to do things, and just feeling like really down and sad. And sometimes what people tend to do is mix up depression with just an emotion, because it is, but there's a difference between feeling depressed and having depression. Because it's that line there, like everyone gets sad sometimes, but it changes from feeling depressed and having depression if your depression is so constant and so burdening that it's affecting your daily life and causing harm to other people or yourself. Like, you know, if you get to a point where you want to commit suicide, that's causing harm to yourself. You know, or like some people cut themselves or whatever. This is a good one. Make a list of your strengths. Now you see, with depression now, it's a lot of bad mouthing yourself in your head. You know, you're not good enough, you're a loser, you're ugly, you're fat, you're skinny, you're dumb, like whatever it is the voices in your head. Depression is a mixture of bad thoughts and belief systems you've got in your head. And one thing that psychology says is that your beliefs or your thinking or your cognitions affects your behaviour. If you have an unhealthy mind, you will have unhealthy behaviour. You know, like if you believe something to be true and it's really not, it can make you act on edge when it's not needed. Or write a list of strengths in your head about yourself, yeah. Because when you do that, you start to walk differently, and you start to believe in yourself a lot more. You know, the people who you idolize and you think are the best, they're going through some stuff too. They hate themselves too, but they like themselves too at the same time. That makes sense. Like, they're aware that they might have some faults within them, but they're also aware of the good. You know, you gotta maintain that balance. Not everything's all bad. Where there is bad, there is good. You know, you just gotta find it. Like, and no one is perfect. No one is. Everyone has their own ratio of good and bad things. Like, remember when you played Sims, yeah, and you picked your character and it had like the different health bars? They were never all 100%. There was like a, you know, not even Sims. Sorry, Sims as well, but not everyone plays that. I'm a loser. I know, I play Sims. It's can't. Well, I used to anyway. But like when you're picking wrestling characters, yeah, or like them fighting games, when you pick your character, they've got like a list of, they have like bars, right? And they got like, you know, they might have bare stamina but little strength, or like bare strength and little stamina, or whatever. Like no one has there was no character on those games that had all the bars full to 100%. It just perfection doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. You know, like everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, but it's their imperfections that make them appear perfect. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Another thing that I've done that's helped me, one thing that I've done, but it's kind of a recent thing, I use sleep meditation music or sleep affirmations. So affirmations are basically sentences starting with I am or I can. Okay, I'm not really good at explaining this. Let me give an example. Like, I am confident, I am beautiful, I am smart. You know, you're saying it like, don't say I will be smart, or say it like you got it now, you know. Those are affirmations. You're affirming to God or the universe or whoever you believe in or what you believe in. You're affirming to them that I've got it now, and if I believe I have it now, I shall have it now. It's again related to what I said before about the belief systems in your head, like, you know, it's things that you're not even aware of that's affecting your behaviour, you know. And when you're awake, your conscious mind is active, but when you're asleep, your subconscious mind is active. So that's the best way to get new beliefs in your subconscious. So that's why what I do, I play sleep meditation music or affirmations or whatever at night time on YouTube. I get like a 9-hour one, and I play it at night, you know, so that, you know, when I'm sleeping, good words are going into my mind. And this is something I'm just starting to do recently, and you know, it must be working because I made this video now, because I've always wanted to make a YouTube video, but I've always been a bit too nervous too low to, I had no motivation to. But that, you know, I've been doing some meditation, sleep meditation, you know, for motivation, and look, I'm motivated to do video. It must have worked, you know. It's helped with other stuff though. There's different kinds. You can get one for self-love, for success, for better concentration. Just type up whatever happens, whatever comes up on YouTube. Like type into YouTube whatever you want and see what comes up. Yeah, look after yourself. As I said, with depression you have a lack of self-worth. So sometimes, you know, you don't see yourself as worthy to be taken care of, and you don't put yourself first. Sometimes if you're feeling depressed, go see your friends, yeah, but sometimes if you feel seeing your friends isn't helping, and you just feel like you're just bringing negative vibes to, you know, to the friendship circle, stay at home, and what you do, you have a pamper myself day, yeah, a pamper me day. Like sometimes when I'm depressed, what I do, I'm in my room, I put a nice film on, I order any food I want, I get a facial, like a charcoal face mask, I paint my nails, my toes, I'll get candles, because candles are just so nice, like nicely scented candles, or I get incenses. Oh, I stopped swearing. I get a pack of incense and I, you know, wave it around the room a bit, you know, because it smells nice. Do some aromatherapy, might get some lavender oil, just, you know, I make my room into like a little spa, you know, and you could do that either by yourself or with friends or with your family, and it just depends on what you feel you want. Like sometimes you want company, sometimes you don't. If you want company, do it for friends. If you don't want company or you can't have company, then do it on your own, and that's fine, you know. I'm actually someone that's not been in company a lot. It's really bad, but sometimes I just feel like I need to recharge, you know. Sometimes you just need that time by yourself to just to think, you know, just think some things through, and that goes on to the next tip. Accept depression, because number one, as I said before, feeling depressed is a normal emotion. Sometimes you feel angry, sometimes you feel sad, sometimes you feel happy, you know. They're feelings, and they're meant to be felt, you know. If they weren't meant to be felt, God won't give it to us, or we wouldn't be made with feelings. Like, we're humans, we're meant to feel, and it's the feelings that help us survive. Like, you know, we feel pain. If we could, like, imagine you was touching a hot surface now. If we couldn't feel pain, our hand will stay on that and we'll get a 3rd-degree burn or whatever. You know, like we're meant to feel pain as an indication of, oh no, something's not right, let me sort it out. We're meant to feel stuff to analyse the situation. So with depression now, feeling sad, actually no, wait, when you're feeling happy, you know that something's going right around you. You're on the path of going towards your passion and having a happy life. That's why they always say, do what makes you feel happy. Just, if you're feeling sad, don't be upset by it, don't be scared by it. You're meant to feel sad, accept it. You know, when you're sad, don't be like, oh, I'm sad, oh my god, my life's a mess, oh my god, why am I even here? These are good questions. Ask yourself these questions. Say my life's a mess. Why is your life a mess? Think about it. Because I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Okay, maybe it's time to not do X, Y, and Z no more, and replace it with A, B, and C. You know. Oh, I don't like. I can't think of any examples. Sorry, but like, see sadness as another indication for change. Or if you're feeling sad, see that as an indication of what is making me sad. And that's why I say sometimes you gotta stay at home, you know, and just be with friends if you feel that will help you. But if doing that isn't helping you and you still feel like you're stuck in the same situation, go at home, be sad at home by yourself, be sad at home. And sometimes you just need to be in your own thoughts and just think about, you need to analyse your life and see what is actually making you sad. You know, it might take a while and you take as long as you need. You know, if you want to go anti and go ghost for a bit, you go ghost. It's a natural thing to do. You're supposed to be by yourself sometimes. Like, if you're sad and you need to be alone for as long as you need to, and think. It might not come straight away while you're sad. That's why I'm saying take as long as you need to. Maybe you need a whole week. I've had times where I went ghost for 2 weeks, but after the 2 weeks here, I was back again. I was in the best mood, I had all the energy, like no one could bring me down, my vibes were up, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you need to go away for a bit, you know, go for walks, be in nature by yourself. That's the best thing to do, really. But not everyone likes that one, but that's actually the best thing to do, go in nature for a bit. Like, I go into like nature and try to breathe in that fresh air, because sometimes the pollution from the cars just throws off my mood. Like, it just smells so heavy, like my lungs are crying. But when I go in nature and I smell and I'm taking that fresh oxygen, I'm just like, things are starting to make more sense, you know. Like, so yeah, take time alone and analyse your life and find out what it is that's making you depressed, because sometimes there actually is a stimulus that's making you depressed, but you just don't realise it because it might not be right in front of you. It could be something else in your life that you're not thinking about, but you're carrying it around with you, like in your subconscious mind. It could just be, it could be how you view yourself, or it could be something physical. It could be something in your life, like maybe you need a new job, or maybe you're not studying what you should be studying, and you chose a subject to please your parents, not to please yourself, or maybe because you're not being your authentic self, you're being someone that your friends like and not what you like. It could be anything, and you won't know it until you figure it out yourself. No one can tell you what's wrong with you. You have to find out yourself what's wrong with you. Or do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel good, because if you're feeling good, you can't feel bad. It just doesn't work. You know, like, we live in a world of opposites, right? You have day and night, hot and cold. Let me just think of some more. I can't really think of any more. But, north and south, east and west. You gotta pick a side. You can't go on both sides, and you can't feel both. It is impossible to feel hot and cold at the same time. You can't do that. There's two ends of the same scale. There's two sides of the same coin. Do whatever makes you feel good. It doesn't matter what people have to say about it. If it makes you feel good, that's all that matters. That in here you feel good and you have peace of mind, you know. So what makes you feel good? You just got to find something that makes you feel good. And for me, it's dancing. Even though I can't dance, I just dance. Or I even I have a playlist. I made a playlist, and like I label it. I have like my angry playlist. If I'm angry, you know, I have all my bassy like my bassy songs that just make me, you know. And then I have I have my hyper playlist that just makes me dance and just I get lost in the sauce kind of thing, you know. Or like, and when you hear it, like let's say you're walking on the street, right? You're walking on the street, you know, mind your own business. You're not happy, sad or nothing. You're just, you know, you're just walking. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there, yeah. And then like a car goes by, yeah, and the bass is booming loud, and you're hearing like your favorite tune, yeah. You're like, oh, jeez, like, you know, you get that nice wave of like feeling that oh, how can I explain? I don't know what to call it, but you feel good, you know, and it feels good. And like, it's impossible to have that good feeling and be depressed. It's impossible. So the best thing to do is to always do things that make you feel good, you know, whether it's dancing, drawing. Some people like to exercise. I don't. I do it because I have to. But if you like exercising, then do it. If you're an angry person, join a boxing class, fam. You do that. You know what I mean? Like, do whatever makes you feel good. Also, speaking of feeling good, do things that make, like, laugh. Like, they say laughter is the best medicine. It really is. Like, if you're laughing, you can't feel sad. As I said, laughing, like, don't underestimate how much laughing can help you. Like, sometimes when I'm upset, what I do is I will, I don't know, I go on like I'm Just Bit or something, or I have a list of comedians that I watch that no one really finds funny, but I find it funny. And like, you know, when I'm dying out laughing and screaming, like, I can't feel sad, it's impossible, it just doesn't work. You can't. Yeah. So I guess I basically covered just trying to feel good. That's the main thing, really. Do what makes you feel good. Yeah, that's the end. That's all of the advice I can give right now. I probably have some more. I'm going to be thinking, oh no, that would have been a good one to add in the video, but you know, I forgot. But as I said, I might make a part 2. If you didn't like the advice in this video, tell me. Like, I actually want to be told what wasn't good and what was good. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, because I actually want to help people. If this video doesn't help, I'll make a new one to actually help you, you know. And what you could do, you can drop me a DM on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Diary of 𝐀𝐃𝐃. I'll put the Instagram in the description, or I might put it in a video somewhere. I don't know. I've never edited videos before. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, you'll find my Instagram, whatever. DM me. Tell me what helped. Tell me what didn't help and why it didn't help. And maybe if you tell me what you're going through, I can give you some specific advice for you. It might help me make a better video and help other people. Because I actually do want to help. Like, I'm open to criticism. Nothing you can say can upset me. I've heard everything bad said about me in a book. So if you criticize my video, that's not going to hurt me the slightest. If anything, I want to know your opinion. I will help. I want to help. I truly want to help. So tell me how to improve it, and I will, honestly. But yeah, that brings me to the end of this video, and I hope I helped. And happy Mental Health Awareness Day.